Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Sorry for the late start. Can you guys hear me okay? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that you can. So this is Nick from forexfornoobs.com with the daily analysis. Today is Thursday, the 15th of August, 2019. Time is 10 a.m. here in the UK. You're looking at a USD SEK daily chart. In today's analysis, we're going to be looking for price action setups, although I doubt there is that many because we're having a bit of a weird week here. Just a mix of summer trading, which is usually pretty slow, and also all the stuff that's going on with the US and China is making trading really, really difficult at the moment. At least on the higher time frames. There's some stuff happening on the lower time frames, but sorry, I have like, what the hell is that? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get rid of my watch because it's vibrating and making loads of noise, but I can't find it. So you guys are just gonna have to put up with the noise. Righto. Let's get into the analysis, guys. USD SEK. I'm not sure who's still in this. I think most of you got out. I think some of you probably didn't get out. I don't know, whatever. For those of you who didn't get out, I imagine you probably got stopped out at break even when it pulled back up because most of you probably moved your stop to break even. If anyone's still in this one, just hold on to it. Let's look for some new setups. Like I said, I'm doubtful that we're going to find anything that interesting today. There is a few things going on, but I doubt we're going to find anything that's like, you know, super interesting today. That being said, AUDCAD kind of looks somewhat interesting. Let's keep an eye on this one. It's in a range, or it's in the start of a range right now. So a range to me, I identify a range by 2 bounces from the top of the range and 2 from the bottom. So we've got 2 from the bottom of the range, but we've only got 1 bounce from the top of the range. It looks like we might be seeing our second bounce from the top of the range. So I am looking to trade this, not as a range trade, just as a normal reversal if price does stall here. And if that reversal happens and it drops down to the bottom, then I'll start trading it as a range, which has slightly different rules, basically bigger targets. AUDCHF. You know what? I'm going to tighten this a bit because it's clear that we have some bounces from there instead. We might actually have a range here. Yeah, this one's actually a confirmed range, technically speaking. Yeah, okay. Guys, maybe I was wrong about not finding many trades today. Maybe I was wrong. There is some stuff going on. So this AUDCHF is pushing up to resistance. Let's look for a short from this resistance area. This is a range. It's not there yet, and it did get close and back away. So we don't know what's going to happen here, but it's a good start. Going to pull this one up to the latest bounce. And again, we have a bit of a range. This one's a lot messier, a lot riskier, but let's keep an eye on it. Why not? I don't really see an imminent trade on this one, but I'm going to keep a close eye on it, see how it... Nothing there. Nothing really here that I'd be comfortable trading. There's just BTC. Don't worry about that. Nothing. No. Not interested. Euro AUD, not interested. Yeah, not interested. Euro CHF is stalling out on support. Guys, I know this looks like it could be a trade, but I'm not doing anything there. EURGBP dropping down. Anyone get into this? I shared this one on Tuesday. I shared this one again, kind of, yesterday in the members only analysis. Is anyone short? Because it finally happened. Too late to enter on a retrace, man. The time has passed. It had a retrace this morning, so if you wanted to enter on a retrace, you should have been in already. Remember in yesterday's analysis, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong. I said wait for a break below here, around about the 0.9239, and then enter somewhere up here. I can't remember. There wasn't an exact entry I gave for the pullback. Just somewhere that gives you a better risk to reward ratio, which if you got in right at the top of this, you would have got that better risk to reward. Well, I mean, not even right at the top. You could have got in here and you would have had a better risk to reward ratio, a much better risk to reward ratio. Don't enter anymore, Vipul. If price turns around from here, that would suggest that this bearish move is not strong at all. You don't want to enter in that scenario. Retrace entries happen when price makes a new low and then just pulls back a little bit, because that's pretty normal. When price makes a new low, it generally pulls back a little bit and then continues down. Not always, but a lot of the times it does, and that's what you're relying on with a retrace entry. When price like works its way down and starts moving down for like several hours and then comes back, that's not a good thing. That's a bad sign. You don't want to enter in that scenario. So in this case, you missed your opportunity, which is fine. It's fine. Just saying that you missed your opportunity to enter. I did too, because it was 6 a.m. in the morning and I wasn't really going to wake up early for the trade. But this is definitely a trade that I shared on Tuesday and yesterday, so I'm not sure who's in. Doesn't seem like anyone who's in the room right now is in, but I imagine at least some of you guys are in this trade, because I did share it and I made the game plan pretty clear, and it's followed the game plan almost exactly given what I said yesterday. So I am going to mark it as a green trade. When I mark something as green, it means it's an open trade. Open, not necessarily by me, but in the community or the group that we trade in. I'd be horribly shocked if no one is in this, because I did give a very specific game plan and it seems to be working out decently well so far. So for those in it, I don't know your exact entry, but I'm just going to assume it's something like this. Stop loss, you want it a bit tight. So you want your... Why did they change this? Whoa, this is awesome. What? One second, guys. Wait, but what does this do? It doesn't tell me my position size or anything like that. Oh, it's not awesome. It's... pointless. It changes something here. What is that? I can't even see it because it's stupid. It changes quantity. I don't even know what that means. Does anyone know what that means? Can anyone enlighten me? Am I being a bit stupid here? I'm pretty sure I don't need to open 546,450 lots. Where are the lots? I got woken up this morning pretty early for me. I got woken up at 7 a.m. by some construction, which is very annoying. I mean, at least they could have woken me up at 6 a.m. so I could have caught this EURGBP trade. But no, they wait an hour after the trade happens to wake me up with their stupid noise. But my point is, I'm like, I'm not at my best because I haven't slept very much. Wait, so is this... Are you sure about that, man? Yeah, you could actually be right. That actually makes sense. But why would they have it like this? Alright guys, I know this is analysis, but I feel like this is a little bit important to investigate. I just hate how they've laid that out. So let's do this. Just gonna copy this over exactly so we don't make mistakes. 1% risk, stop loss size, 119 pips. Yeah, see, this is totally off. This one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's totally off. Even the position size in units is off by... Oh yeah, it is. What? Oh, I was taking the profit level. I'm being so stupid. I told you guys, I'm like, I've had very little sleep, so please excuse me. Right. Okay, so it's given it in units, the quantity in units. Ugh. So it's given it in units. It'd be nice if they had it listed here in lot sizes instead of units. But yeah, this is cool. Don't get me wrong. I just hate having to do the math in my head to convert units to lot size. because you have to. But it's cool. It's a nice step forward. I really like that they've added this to the tool. I'm just not a fan of how they're displaying the quantity. They don't even call it volume. They call it quantity, QTY. Well, they call it QTY. I'm assuming that means quantity. So has that always been there? Because I've seen the things there. I just never really took note of what they meant. But you can never set your risk. That's new, right? Surely that's new. I mean, this changed since yesterday. There's no way it was like that yesterday because we were using this tool yesterday. It's possible that I didn't double click on it yesterday. Anyway, guys, look, we need to get on with the analysis. I don't remember seeing that before. This feels like it's definitely changed. I'm going to double check it, look at yesterday's videos, but I'm pretty sure it's changed. Because it used to be a bit different to this. It is nice that it gives you the quantity or the volume. You just have to learn the math and get it right in your head, which is a bit annoying, but it works. It's nice. It's nice. So EURGBP, guys, I'm not in on this. I shared this yesterday. If you're in on it, just hold on to it. Nah, don't like those. Yeah, it's not an exciting day as I predicted, but it's not a horrible day either. There is some stuff happening. It's just nothing's happening on most of the pairs we trade. Unless you guys are seeing anything. Let me know if you guys are seeing anything. While that was a question. When I said unless you guys are seeing anything, that was kind of me asking, are you guys seeing anything that you want to point out that I can check out? Because I'm certainly not seeing that much. I'll do a summary on what I'm seeing for now, and then you guys can tell me if there's anything else that I've maybe missed. Right, so AUDCAD, we've got a potential short forming here on the 8 hour, 6 hour, and 4 hour. It's a bit of a lower time frame type situation here. So potential short forming from this resistance area down towards the support area. If that happens, then we'll have a confirmed range, and we can start trading the range. AUDCHF, similar scenario, but this one has an already confirmed range. Has 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom. So what we're looking for here is either a pushback up to the top for a short trade, or if it hits the bottom, I'll be looking for a long trade. So let's just wait and see what happens here. But it's on the smaller time frame, 6 hour, 4 hour, what have you. So, you know, it could happen pretty quickly today. It might not. We're not looking at the daily, so I'm not saying this is going to happen on Tuesday next week. It could happen today. And AUDJPY, this one's a bit weird, but it does have 3 bounces from the top, 2 from the bottom. So we're looking for price to hit the bottom or hit the top for a potential short or long. So these are basically two ranges and one almost a range. EURGBP, there's a short trade open that I missed because it happened at like 6:30 a.m. or whatever. It happened like just shortly before I woke up. So I missed that trade. And USD SEK, for those, I don't think anyone's still in it. I'm actually just going to remove this one. I don't think anyone's still in it. So yeah, that's it for the analysis, guys. Oh no, Ripple has something for us. USD CAD, did I miss anything? 12-hour short. I don't see it, man. Yeah, I don't see it. The trend is unclear, for starters. Trend is unclear. Because if you zoom out enough, you could argue that it's possibly in an uptrend, but then it's below the 200 moving average. There's a mini uptrend here, but also looks like it could be starting a downtrend. It's very, very unsure on the direction of the trend. Basically what I'm trying to say is the trend is very unclear. So we got that for starters. It's broken above resistance. Now, even if we put the resistance up a little bit, because mine's a tad low. It's broken above the resistance. It's broken above the 200 moving average. Yeah, I don't see it. Even with a higher resistance. I mean, I guess with a higher resistance, it looks a bit clearer, but yeah, sure. If it makes a new low beyond yesterday's low, it would be a good sign for a short, but I really, really don't like it. That wick is so low. Your target would have to be, initial target anyway, would be this problem area here, where we can see it bounced from last time and tried to move down. Risk to reward ratio is pretty poor. It looks like it's breaking above resistance and above the 200 moving average. I'm not doing anything there, definitely not. Just a slow week, guys. It's a slow week. There's been one confirmed trade this week, I believe. At least on the higher time frames. There's stuff happening on the lowest time frames, but the higher time frames, it's a bit dull. I'm going to keep an eye on these pairs. Thank you for sharing, Vipul. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. It's just not something that I'm willing to trade. But yeah, that's it for the analysis, guys. Thank you for attending. Actually, I want to see if yesterday because I was using this tool yesterday and I swear it looked different yesterday. Maybe I just never double clicked it yesterday to bring up the menu for it. I'm looking at the YouTube video, it doesn't look like I did. All right, guys. Anyway, I was looking through the videos. I couldn't find it. So I'm going to call an end to this webinar. Thank you for attending, and I'll see you for next week's webinar. But obviously, for all you members, I'll see you on the forum. So thanks for attending, and bye.